Hey the living death's head as well. You can identify it. I'm in the city of London and we are going to show you the top things that you need to visit and see when you're here visiting in London. Well, no visit to London is complete without visiting the Tower of London and actually seeing the crown jewels. So let's go in and check out the crown jewels. Well, no messing with the soldiers there. You have to listen and follow the instructions. Well, photography is not allowed inside there and you cannot film, but it is a truly amazing experience because the amount of jewels, and it's nice to finally actually see the Kohinoor. Well, does it rightly belong here? That's subjective. But we'll have that question for another day. Now, right after you finish visiting the Tower of London, you just need to exit out towards the Thames River side and you'll find the most iconic bridge that is well known all over the world. And yes, you can get that iconic picture standing right here. Now, a good thing to do is actually walk under the bridge and cross onto the other side because our next destination is actually right on the other way. So we are trying to gain entry into the Shard, but I have a hack here which I'm going to share with you guys. The ticket to the Shard viewing deck is £30. Now we are not going to spend that much money for just the viewing deck. We are in fact going to go in one of the bars, which is like a little level lower, but still you get good views and you get a few drinks and some appetizers along with it. So I'm at the bar here at level 33 in the Hutong restaurant at the Shard. And I've got myself a cocktail and a dim sum platter, which is going to cost me around about £40. And that's definitely worth it because you can enjoy the view, plus you're getting a cocktail and a little bite. And yeah, what else better can you ask for rather than paying £30 just for a view, which is the same thing you can get here with a cocktail and some dim sums. Well, you can't come to London and not be on the London Eye. So, in true London style fashion, I booked myself a VIP experience. Let's go in and take some sights of the city. It's right next to the Thames River and we're going to be boarding in the champagne there.
It's like I'm exhausted. Hello guys.
Hi.
Make sure you subscribe.
Well, you heard him. Make sure you subscribe. Oh! Another iconic monument that you cannot miss on your London trip is of course the Big Ben. But to get to the Big Ben, I would suggest you to walk onto the bridge and then get that iconic photo of Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament in the background. Once you're done getting that picture with the Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament, just at the side of it, of the Houses of Parliament, is the Westminster Abbey. So that should be on your next destination. Well, welcome to Westminster Abbey. Now this is the cathedral where most of the religious ceremonies of the royal family are actually held. Well, next let's go and meet the king, and you know where that is. That's at Buckingham Palace. So let's head over to Buckingham Palace. Of course, you cannot miss Buckingham Palace when you're in London. Well, here we are guys, finally at the heart of the monarchy, the crown, the Buckingham Palace. So that's like the main gate from where they enter from. We're gonna go a bit ahead and show you guys. So we've got our tickets for the straight rooms inside Buckingham Palace, but you cannot film inside. So you just have to see it for yourself and treasure it in memory. So we just came out of Buckingham Palace. Now remember, you're not allowed to film inside, but boy, I mean, you really need to go on this tour. I mean, just coming through those state rooms, the staircase, and it just gives you that feeling of royalty. And yes, that is Buckingham Palace behind me because we've just exited onto the garden area. But yeah, if you're coming to London, please do get yourself a ticket for the state rooms because you have to visit the Buckingham Palace and make the most out of it. And when you're in London, do try out the double-decker buses. So we are going to hop into one and go to our next destination. Our next stop is definitely the most famous department store, that is Harrods. So we're going to go inside. Of course, the prices are a little on the higher side, but you have to explore and check out Harrods, and it has to be on your list. Now Harrods is this high brand luxury departmental store where you have some of the really top brands of the world. Well, I don't think I can afford to shop in here, but I definitely can stroll around. So if you want to explore one of the local markets here in London, my bet for you would be on the Borough Market. Trust me, even if you're not buying anything, you just have to be here to just experience it. See most unique things, like you'll see a lot of cheeses, a lot of ham, meats, etc. Now this seems to be like a popular place. Just look at the line. Another thing that you have to try in London when you're here is the traditional fish and chips. So we're going to go and grab some lunch and we're going to have some fish and chips. When you're in London, you have to visit Oxford Street. This is like the high-end street equivalent to your Fifth Avenue of New York. Even if you're not shopping here, you have to get down here and just explore the surrounding. Best time of the day is mid-afternoon to morning, but trust me, you have to experience the window shopping over here at Oxford Street. Once you're done shopping here at Oxford Street, make a quick walk down to Leicester Square. So welcome to Leicester Square. This is one of the most famous squares here in London, where you actually might witness some of the movie premieres taking place here at Leicester Square. Just a few blocks away from Leicester Square is Piccadilly Circus, another hotspot that you have to visit. Now Piccadilly Circus here is the equivalent of Times Square of New York. You have this flashy neon lights, and I'm sure at night it will be even more beautiful. Another place that you have to visit here, just a few blocks away from Leicester Square, is Covent Garden. And in fact, there's actually like an apple market here where you can actually pick up some great lunch. So we are here at one of the most famous squares of London. It's called the Trafalgar Square, and you have to visit here. Just spend some time around this area and just soak in the unique sights that it has to offer. Now if you're a Harry Potter fan, you have to come to King's Cross station here and visit the very famous platform 934, where Harry Potter and the other kids go through the wall. So we're going to go and get a photo up there, and that's one thing that you have to do if you're a Harry Potter fan. Well, the line can get up to an hour, so you have to come early. Well, we don't have much of time, so I just managed to take a photo of the platform, and we're going to visit the Harry Potter store instead. Another place that you must visit when you're in London, and if you're really tired of the city, is Hyde Park. Can't believe that this park exists right in bustling London. It is so quiet and peaceful. It's like a tranquil oasis in the city. And while you're here, you should visit the Lady Diana Memorial, which is located right inside Hyde Park. So take a stroll around. It's a huge park. The best thing is to come here early in the morning and just experience what Londoners do. Jogging, taking their dogs out for a stroll, or simply just lazing out in the lush green avenue that is here. Now we all know that the English tea is well renowned and they have like a high tea. Well, I decided to combine the high tea with a tour of the city of London, and of course we'll do it in style with a glass of Prosecco. So if you're running short of time, this is a great way to actually explore the city of London. Have a nice glass of champagne along with it and enjoy the high tea.